What's up, guys? Entertain ASMR here, and this is my first YouTube video. I've been meaning to do this for a while, but I've been trying to get a little bit of a setup before I start out here. Basically what I'm going to be doing, covering a lot of video games, comics, music, pretty much whatever you guys want to see. I can do role plays too, noises, clicks, sounds, whatever you guys want. I'm here for all that, whispers, everything. But today I'm gonna be doing my top 12 rappers of 2019, or at least my favorite rappers of 2019, the ones that I've been listening to. And I wrote down a list here, and I'm just gonna go through it and tell you what I like about all these artists, the ones I've been listening to this year. So at number 1 we have Skaar Lord. Skaar Lord. Give you guys a little bit of this tapping here on this little book. I wrote them all down on a book here. But Skaar Lord is he's kind of a fusion between metal and rap. I don't really listen to much metal. I do like it, like I'll listen to it occasionally, like stuff like Avenged Sevenfold and stuff, but Skaar Lord, he's got like energy to him, he really screams, you'll hear some of these people yell, like 6ix9ine and stuff, but he's not like that. He's really screaming, and like he used to be in a band too. He used to do that stuff for like a metal band, so it all makes sense. But anyways, he dropped 2 albums this year and 1 throwaway, and I think that consistency, it really shows how dedicated he is to what he does, and I respect the hell out of that. And I just, the energy and all that combined just makes him one of my favorites. At number 2, I put down Lil Uzi Vert. And I know he hasn't dropped an album. There's kind of this whole situation going on with this label right now. They kind of don't want him to drop stuff. I don't know what all that's about, but he dropped Free Uzi, which was a track. He kind of like pitched his voice up and did all this stuff to, legally be able to release it. His label took it off of, I think it was on Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, all that. They took it off that, but it's still on YouTube and SoundCloud. And whose beat? It was G Herbo. He hit a G Herbo beat from like 2012, and I like the way he flipped it, man. That he can rap, despite what people might say, like mumble rapper. He's like one of these newer people, he can spit, and that song was proof of it. And he had a lot of features this year too that, I really enjoyed them. And he did have some leaked music, I know he's probably not too happy about that stuff, but I myself enjoyed it, so I'm sorry, bro, but it happened. At number 3, I have XXX Tentacion. Rest in peace. X was one of my favorite rappers, and when he passed away, I flew out to Florida to go say my goodbyes to him at his service they had there, and it was one of the trippiest moments of my life, seeing someone I looked up to so much, like, and he's younger than me too, he was only 20 when he passed, which is wild to think about, but the world's crazy out there. But rest in peace to him. And he's had some singles coming out this year, and he has another album they're dropping of some of his unreleased songs, something he planned a while back, like back in 2016. It's called Bad Vibes Forever, and I'm just glad they're keeping his legacy alive. And he has a documentary coming out, later this year too. I believe it's this year, yeah. But rest in peace, bro. I love you. At number 4, I have Comethazine. creativity too. Like he dropped a song where it was just all a cappella, you know. It was no instrumental, but he made it work, and I really, really enjoyed it. And you know, some people might not like some of this newer rap stuff, but I listen to everything personally. Like, not even just rap. I listen to, you know, other genres, but I also, when I do listen to rap, I'm into many subgenres, you know, which, like, you'll probably see on this list. I listen to a bunch of different type of people, but yeah, come at the scene, man. Keep doing your thing. Then at number 5, I got Booyah. And some of you probably not heard of him. He's kind of underground. He's really true to himself. He's kind of a skinny white guy like me, you know, but he has long hair. I think he dyed it like blue or green or something recently. He's between those things, but and he has these really funny antics he does on Instagram. He'll just post the funniest shit, you know, like you wouldn't expect him to post that stuff, you know. It's like, I'm listening to this guy, he sounds really like hardcore in his songs, and then you go on Instagram and he's posting the strangest things, but it's really funny. He's a hilarious dude. At number 6, I have Freddie Gibbs. Most people just know Freddie Gibbs from Grand Theft Auto. I've been listening to him a little bit before all that. I enjoy pretty much all his projects, and they're all different, you know. He recently did another project with Madlib, very talented producer, and their first one they did was Pinata, and I was blown away by that project, you know. Like, I had not heard anything like that, and you know, like, I've heard some of Madlib's joint projects. I know he did one with Mac Miller, rest in peace of Mac Miller. That project's not out yet. The public knows about it, but they haven't released it yet. And yeah, he had the Mad Villainy with MF Doom, and that project's timeless too to me. But yeah, this new one, I believe it was called Bandana. I really enjoyed it, you know. And Freddie Gibbs, he has a lot going for him as far as originality too, you know. I can't really compare him to other rappers out there, but you know, he's his own artist, and I really respect that. At number 7, I have Lucky. Lucky's kind of underground too. I'd say the closest you could relate him to is maybe like a Playboy Cardi as far as his beat selection. But yeah, very spacey instrumentals, and he has a very relaxed flow. And Free Wave 3, that was I bumped that a lot this year, you know. He had some beats there with Chase the Money, and overall it's just, you know, it's not something to think too deep about. It's something to kind of like relax, you know, at least for me. And that's why I got Lucky on number 7 here. At number 8, I have Moneybagg Yo. Moneybagg Yo is he dropped a I think it was Forever Heartless, and that album had some really solid tracks on there. Like, right off the start you have Relentless Again. That song is so well made, and the lyrics, like, you know, I can relate to like a lot of what he's saying there, and the instrumental he chose for it, it really speaks to the soul. And then, like, you got some other tracks on there that are just bangers, you know. Like, he's got Dreas, and then he's got what's that one, Style Ain't Free, you know. Like, those are some songs I was really bumping later this year, you know. Yeah, overall I really enjoy his style. He's got like these very, not like choppy but like fast type flows that he hits you with, and you know, his beat selection too really works for the music, like the stuff he's saying, you know, like he's a really good artist. At number 9, I have someone, probably the most underground person I put on this list. You know, I believe this guy's gonna blow up soon. He recently did a name change. At number 9, I have Carzy. Carzy, Garzi. And he used to go by Young Carzy. Then he dropped the Young, you know, like, I think that was a good move, you know. A lot of rappers they'll have like Young or Lil, stuff like that in front of their names. A lot of them don't need it, you know. He dropped it. I think he can market himself better like that. To me, he has kind of like a punk vibe to him, and you know, really rebellious, and the punk vibe really works the atmosphere in his music. It's really feel good, and I forget who he's signed to, but yeah, he's gonna be going places. I can see it now. Sometimes, you know, you can kind of call it, like someone else later on this list, I kind of called everything was gonna happen with that artist, you know. But yeah, Carzy, check him out. I might link some of his stuff in the video here for you if you're interested in checking that out. Okay. At number 10, I got Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. One of the greatest people out there. This year he was doing a lot of things for his community, and some sad, jealous asshole, you know, shot him in front of his businesses over pointless stuff. But you know, the stuff he was preaching was very important. Especially, he was making a documentary on Dr. Sebi, or Dr. Sebi, however you want to pronounce it. I've heard both. Rest in peace to him as well. He was making a documentary on him, and how important alkaline vegan diet is, and you know, like, I think it's important that we follow a lot of that, because our health is very important, and that's something he was trying to bring attention to everyone, especially in the South Los Angeles community, where you know, there's a lot of people getting into bad stuff over there, a lot of gang violence. That's what ended his life in the first place, and he's trying to spread a positive message over there, and I felt like that was a great start, you know, like talking about Dr. Sebi. It's a very important thing. There's other rappers doing it too, but you know, Nipsey's a legend, and rest in peace to him. His project Victory Lap, I really enjoyed a lot of songs on there. Personally, my favorite one was Blue Laces 2. He tells kind of a vivid story in that one. You kind of have to listen to it. In the end there, he paints a picture with that song, and I really enjoy it. So, rest in peace, Nipsey. You're a king, man. At number 11, this is the guy I was talking about earlier, Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD. I called it. I knew he was gonna blow up. I kept telling my friends, you know, when I first heard Lucid Dreams and those other tracks he dropped, like last year, I said, this guy's gonna blow up. They thought, you know, no, he just has one hit song. I said, no, this guy is consistent. He has a good voice. He's gonna do good things in the rap game. Fast forward to now, he had a lot of hit songs, and some of his new music's getting leaked. I heard it sounds amazing. Sucks that it's getting leaked, you know, but whenever he drops that, I guarantee it's gonna be a hit, and I believe he's like one of the most streamed artists on Spotify too. And Lucid Dreams sold very well, and did think it might have a few billion plays on certain platforms. So, you know, Juice WRLD, amazing amazing artist, great voice, and I really respect that he still associates himself with where he's from, like in the Chicago artists, like he's hanging out with like a lot of some of the Chirac artists, and I respect that because people can say it sounds kind of like popish, but like it's really cool that he still associates himself with kind of like the drill artists. I really enjoy that, and he took influence from other people too. Like he started doing like the screaming stuff, like Ski and X, and like it's like the versatility. I really enjoy it. So Juice WRLD, keep doing your thing, bro. And then at number 12, by the way, I could have done more, but these are pretty much the artists I've been listening to this year. Like there were other ones, but I didn't want to put them on this list because I didn't listen to them enough. At number 12, Mask The Slump God, and Ski is the king of flows. Out of everyone I've mentioned on this list, Ski has crazy flows, and I really respect him for what he's doing for X. After X died, and still showing love, and like I think X would be really proud of everything he's done. And I have a lot of respect for him in regards to he kind of helped X get where he was. Like I believe they met in jail or something, and like ever since then they were like partners, and I just really like his beat selection. It's very outlandish, wacky, he stays true to himself, and I love his music videos, and Ski Mask is just probably one of the most unique rappers of 2019 and the previous years he's been active, so definitely go check out his music. I'm not sure if he has new music coming out soon, but his last album was really good, and I'm looking forward to what he has next. So anyways, that is my list of my favorite rappers of 2019. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave in the comments, who you've been listening to. If it's not rap, like what other genres do you listen to? Who do you think I should have put on this list? Who would you have put on this list? I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. So yeah, I'll just leave you guys with some of this before I head out. Maybe I could do some pen clicks too. I know I have the gain high on here, so I could kind of do that behind that. There's another pen. I could kind of do that behind the mic here. Hold up. This is just an experiment. I didn't even know I was going to be doing this. Okay, I got them behind my back now. That's kind of interesting. I don't really know what that sounds like, but anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all really helps out. Hope you have a good one.